Anyway. I'm trying to find like a news story to read, so... Sorry. Anyway. Oh. Did you see NXT yesterday? No, I didn't. I gotta get on a rant about something real quick. Now, for those who know, I watch Mountain Monsters. I will tell you this. I enjoy watching Mountain Monsters, mind you. This season's been kind of a downer a bit. It's been a disappointment of a season. It's been kind of stupid season. It feels like it's like the final season from the final seasons after Lois and Clark. Like, what I mean about it is after they got rid of like Lex Luthor and Deborah Joy Levine, who created Lois and Clark and the writers of the first season, after they got rid of them, they always kept bringing in like these villains of the day episode, like the villain of the episode stuff. Like there wasn't an actual storyline. It was just like, you know, you had I love the episode where Adam West appeared as a reporter trying to disprove Superman and stuff. I mean, he wasn't a villain. He was just sort of like popped up and had a cameo and took a couple jabs at Superman, which I thought was like, that is genius, by the way. But there was like one episode I fucking hate, which is... It's sad. I love the show Lois and Clark. What do you think about the Sims game, but with superheroes? I would love that. I would love that episode. That game, in my opinion. That'd be an awesome video game. With, you know, you create your character, you get to have your superpowers, you get to have your adventure. You get to like make choices, and as the game progresses, and you know, you create your family and of heroes and all that. That'd be fun. I would love that. I would love that type of video game. I think it would be so much fun if like The Sims did a superhero pack, expansion pack and stuff. It would be great, in my opinion. It'd be really different. And I love The Sims. I played Sims 1, 2, and 3. I didn't play the fourth one because I heard a lot of things. A lot of people were saying like it wasn't that good. It was very basic. But if the game ever goes on price for like $20, I'll buy it. But I ain't paying $40 for a video game that's old. I mean, not old, but not like ancient old like Atari, but you know, a video game that's been out for 3, 4, 5 years, I think. You know, one video game I remember, like the last simulation game I ever bought that I tried to love it, but I was so disappointed, was a video game called The Movies. And it's it's a video game about you run your own movie studio, you hire directors, writers, actors, you what is it? You sign into a contract and you help develop them as to be better writer, directors, actors, all that. And it was so embarrassing. Like, you get to like have plastic surgery thing to make your actors and actresses look younger, or give your actors big boobs and stuff. It was kind of a stupid video game. And I remember playing it, going like, "Oh my god, I get to like write my own movies. I get to like create my own movies and share it with everybody." But it was so disappointing. It wasn't fun. Like, I remember Universal Studios created a video game on the iOS, and I remember playing it. Like, you get to make your own movies. You get to make like actual movies that they made, like Fast and Furious, Shaun of the Dead, Jaws, E.T. It was really fun. I always thought, like, man, I wish WB would do that. I'd be making like multiple Batman films. But the movie's video game was just so disappointing. Like, I tried to love it. I tried to like enjoy it, but it was just so bad. It was so basic, but it inspired me to be like, I want to make my own movie. Like with YouTube and being inspired by McJuggernuggets after watching his Psycho series, I was just like, man, I would love to make my own scripted YouTube series. But I mean, do vlogging and funny videos, but I would love to make a scripted series with my family and just go right through it and just have fun with it. And if you haven't watched McJuggernuggets, I recommend it. Like, I finally decided to sit down and watch it, and I was just like, I really like this show. And the guy who is McJuggernuggets, Jesse Ridgway, I think is his name, seems like a really cool dude, like a really genuine, creative dude. You know, and I would love to do a YouTube channel like that, McJuggernuggets and all that. I would love to. I think it'd be fun just to write my own shit and throw it out there, see if people like it. I mean, I even wrote, like, the producer of the show, my significant other, knows this. I wrote a mini-series, like a YouTube series type idea, inspired by a friend of mine who had a Twitter account. And me and him really haven't talked. He's kind of went on his own path, went his own thing. And he had a Twitter account, and all of a sudden, this strange, weird person decided to write him a message going like, I know who you are. And he goes, who? You're Nick Carter. Who, I don't remember what he is. Like, is he a singer or something? Nick Carter or something? And it was just like, I remember I bought his Twitter account so I could read all these crazy ass messages. And it was so fucking weird. And it was just so weird how a person can like write something, believe this other person is this actual celebrity, and you just sit there and you're like, this is so fucking weird. It just inspired me to be like, you know, I would love to write a crazy story, because people are crazy on Twitter. Like, I always find the people who, like, I always find it weird how people will create accounts posing as somebody else, then they aren't who they are. What is it called? Catfish accounts? Like, it is so crazy. I even seen the movie Catfish, and I'm just thinking, like, this is so stupid. Everything about it is stupid. You know, like, hold on, I'm looking for, I kind of want to talk about this, the video game, the movies and stuff. Yeah, it was a business simulator game by Lionhead Studios for Microsoft, where you you run your own movie studio. You name it, you run it. They did like other stuff. They even did an expansion pack where it's called The Movie Stunts and Effects, where you create the special effects and stuff. Like, I played this game. It came out back in 2006. So it was a really, he has like different eras, like you start out from the 1920s and 30s, and you go into the 40s and 50s, 60s and 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s and on. And I remember playing it. It was just so, I don't know what it was. It was like so bad. Like, I've played this game, I'm just like, this is not fun. And don't get me wrong, I love simulation games, and it just wasn't how I expected it to be. Like, you play it and you go like, and you kind of like do everything you can. You try to like, and as you continue playing it, it's just like, you don't feel like you're going anywhere. You try to make movies, and like every movie I made in the video game, the movies never was number one at the box office. It always was like, you know, number 3, number 2. And sometimes if I made a movie and it goes like number 1 at the box office, it stays there for like a couple weeks and it plummets down to like number 25. Like, I never could make a number 1 movie that lasts long, and it always bugged the fuck out of me. Like, I was just like, I wish I could make a movie that was like number 1 at the box office. So anyway, so let's see. Yeah, I will be doing a book review tomorrow. The book I will be reviewing tomorrow is Confessions of a Cape Crusader. I heard so many people talk about it. I never really, like, I'm happy that I bought it, like, cause hold on, I'm trying to find it. Amazon's being a bitch.